Hello, everybody. How are we tonight? Hello there, Walter White. How are you doing tonight? So I actually planned this start way too early, because the Virginia election ends at 7, so we're gonna start getting the results at 7 p.m. But I didn't plan that ahead because it's 6:30 now, so we got some time. So if you want to go do something else until then, I'm fine with that because we don't really have much to do for the next 30 minutes, you know? But, got one viewer. But as everybody here on here knows, have all of the elections. We have the Virginia election, the New Jersey election, the Minneapolis Mayoral election, New York City, and then Prop 50, obviously. Support Prop 50. Yes on Prop 50. Go Zoran, go Omar Fatah, go Mikey, and go Abigail. I will be watching that, Walter. Are you like from Canada? It's free. Southern Alberta. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Let me do something real quick. Here, let's see how the elections are going. Election results. So, everybody see that Dick Cheney died? Yeah, Dick Cheney was pronounced dead today. I mean, I don't really feel much sympathy for him, right? Because he was the architect of the Iraq War. But I don't believe it was. I think it was just because he's like a fossil. But let's see what his cause of death was. Probably age. He saw that a Muslim might win, and he immediately had to die to escape a world where that ends up happening.
You know, the family finances are stretched.
Good seeing a face to the voice in our show. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I don't know if you post anything on there, but yeah, there you go. Huh. That's cool. No offense, but I think the blue crew is mostly made up of elderly people. No offense. No offense. Same. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know you did that. All right, let's see if we have any new electoral updates. Key races unfold. Let's see what ABC's saying. Schumer is refusing to say who he's voting for in the election, and it's like, come on, you know. He's just such a, because obviously Schumer probably voted for Cuomo, right? Because Cuomo is a corporate Democrat like Schumer. But it's like, come on, man. Have at least say you voted for Cuomo. Like, at least have a spine. I need to find out when California polls close. See when the California polls are going to be closing. Here, let's see what the deadline is. There we go. To 8 p.m. Okay. So our schedule for tonight is at 7 p.m. in 20 minutes. The Virginia election, the results start getting tallied. The Minneapolis election, the gubernatorial election in New Jersey, and Prop 50 all close at 8. So we'll start getting votes tallied at 8. And then, you know, the big finale, obviously, is going to be Zoran Mamdani at 9. So So we'll be seeing how all that goes. How all that turns out. Oh, got a notification. Thank you for putting that on there. Hopefully that will get some people. Yes, they all are, except for Virginia. I think Virginia is mostly red, right? Glenn Youngkin is their incumbent, I believe. So we'll have to see how all that turns out, right? But I mean, from what I've seen in the polling, it seems that Abigail Spanberger is going to beat. Hold on, let me go back to her Twitter. Going to beat Winsome Earl Sears, which is really the only one I've been not sure about, just due to the nature of Virginia. You know, it's a southern state. This would be their first woman. They're under a deeply Republican political establishment currently with Glenn Youngkin. I think both of their... I actually don't know what their senators' colors are. Who are the VA senators? Let's see. Oh, wow, they're both Democrats, but Tim Kaine's one of them, and Tim Kaine's a moderate, so neither of them are progressive Democrats, I think. But still, Virginia's a very Republican state, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, New Jersey, California, New York, and Minneapolis are deep blue. I don't really want to state. I'm not really going to state my age. Just for personal reasons. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Yeah, because it's, the issue with young people in politics is that I think a lot of them, I talked about this the other night with leftist youth, right? A lot of them like the aesthetic of being anti-establishment, anti all of these things, right? And that's why they go to the far left, right, with like Palestine protesters, right? Which I support Palestine. But we see the same issue on the youth who are on the right wing, in the sense that they don't really substantively like conservatism. They just like the aesthetic of traditionalism. And that's, I think, the main issue with youth in politics, is that a lot of them just go off of what is aesthetically pleasing politically, Tangent. Sorry there. Let me do something real quick. Time is it? All right. Got 20 minutes until the polls start coming in. Watch party. Let me get your comment off the screen. There you go. Virginia, New Jersey. Action watch party. There we go. Oh my gosh. Roman knows. All right. How's it going, annoying MAGAs on Twitter? So let me ask you, are you expecting a blue wave, a blue splash? Like, what do you think we're going to be getting this election? Well, so many snowflakes, you think it's a blizzard. I'm going to actually monitor your Twitter to see how all you're getting at them. There we go. See what's happening. But anyway, do you think we're going to be receiving a blue-like wave? Just when I drop stuff on other people's. Yeah. Yeah, I was checking the replies. Because that's where I assumed they would be in. But, so what do you think we're going to be getting? Do you think we're going to be getting a blue wave, a blue splash? This election is inconsequential. Why do you say that? You mean the Virginia one? I mean, yeah, that is an important one. But also, I still think this is a pretty important one. Each one, I think, symbolizes something important. Because you have Virginia, which is a red state. And I think that's the importance of this Virginia, of the gubernatorial election in Virginia, is that Virginia is a Republican state. So it shows that if we can win Virginia, then it shows that even the deep red people are being turned off by Trump. If we can win New Jersey, that just shows that we can hold a blue state. Minneapolis, I think the importance of Minneapolis is the fact that I don't really know what the importance of Minneapolis is. It's just a Democratic socialist running against an establishment Democrat, really. That's all there is to it. An incumbent establishment, right? I think the importance of Prop 50 is that it shows people like Gavin Newsom pushing back against Trump, even breaking the rules. Like, Prop 50 never would have been pushed if Trump and Texas didn't try to do their redistricting. And then the importance of New York City. After this, the focus has to go to protecting the midterms. Oh, yeah. I mean, after tonight, after the election in New York City is called, we got to go all in on Graham Plattner. Who are the other midterm candidates? Plattner's the only one who people think of because of the tattoo gate and everything, right? But we have to go all in on the midterms tonight, right? Like after Mamdani is called, that's our new focus, right? We cannot let the midterms just go, right? I mean, the candidates of the midterms. What? Not the candidates of the midterms themselves. Yeah, but I mean, the candidates are an important part. I mean, they're who we're pulling for. I mean, they're who we have to pull for, right? I mean, I think the candidates are pretty important, though, because that's who we have to, like, rally around to win. He's going to try to cancel the elections. Really? Oh, you mean protecting the midterms, not winning the midterms. Okay. Okay, I get you. I get what you mean. Yeah, I thought you meant the candidates. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I know what you mean. Protecting the 2026 midterm election, not winning it. Yeah. I get that. That should be a main focus of ours. Yeah. We could talk about that on the space, on our X space in a few days. Because by then, the 2025 general will have blown over, right? So next space is all ice. Okay. You know, we had that big No Kings protest, and it didn't really do much, but no ice should be the next. Yeah, no ice should be our next big event because, you know, ice used to be a big thing with the LA protests, but it seems to have just been blown over ever since electoralism took over recently. I think we should go back to focusing on ice to an extent like we did. I've been spamming that everywhere. I haven't been checking Blue Crew that much, unfortunately. Well, today would be... Oh, I got a text. Today would be the day that makes the shutdown the longest government shutdown in American history. I don't know if anybody's seen that. But today marks the longest shutdown in American history over the Epstein files, right? The Epstein shutdown is what it is. I don't believe so, but knowing Trump, he'll find some medal for that. Medal of Freedom. All right. Got 5 minutes until polls close in Virginia. So we got some electoral things open with that, and we're ready to start pretty soon. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Whoa, let me fix that. That is rough. There we go. Yeah. Well, one of those is a different one of my computers. That way I can just make sure everything goes well. So really 3. I mean, about the size of our X spaces. So hopefully by the midterms, if we do get a midterms, which would, I think, be my next stream, I would imagine would be the midterms. But hopefully by then we will have a bigger crowd. All right, 2 minutes until polls close up in Virginia. So, what was that? Always feel free in our stream to plug you. Thanks. I actually did that whenever I was phone banking for Zoran the other day. Plugged my stream in. I try to plug it in a pretty good amount, but I don't want to do it too much, you know. Because, you know, it would get to a point if I overly plugged my stream. I mean, crazy people out there. You know, I saw this one thing. 7 p.m. Is it? Oh, it's 7. And then you have Curtis. Yeah, buffoon. It is 7, Dominic. So polls have closed in Virginia. And I will go ahead and start sharing my screen with that front. All right, here we are, NBC's live coverage. We have all the counties down here. And here, obviously, polls have only been closed for 1 minute, so we're not going to have any information yet. But here you have Spanberger and Winsome. So we'll be covering that live. We have the electoral Wikipedia page open. And then we will also be monitoring both of their Twitter accounts. So it's going to be an exciting night. Okay. Let's see what's all happening in America. New tweets from the two. I think Virginia could be the flip. Really, I do. And I hope. Because if we can flip over Virginia into a blue state, then I feel pretty good about the rest of the states and towns and propositions and all those things. Virginia exit polls are looking good. Could you, do you have any information on what the exit polls are looking like right now? Let's see what all they're talking about. All right, so nothing new from her. Busy in X. You know, I don't think you two have met Dominic. This is a Canadian friend who I've met on Twitter, right? Part of the Blue Crew, which is a Democratic club movement on Twitter. Good friend of mine. Nothing new from Winsome. Virginia exit polls. Let's see what those are looking like. All right. CNN exit polls concerned with the economy. I think this is involving Virginia. Let's look up how the polls are right now. Virginia polling. Let's see what the latest polling that they put on Wikipedia was. November 3rd. All right, that's up to date. Oh, wow. Holy crap. In the lead by 9 points. That's Zoran Mamdani style lead. What in the world? So from what I've heard, the toss-up election in this, because there are 4 elections we're focusing on, right? Prop 50, New York, Virginia, and New Jersey. And even though you would imagine Virginia would be the toss-up, it seems that the real toss-up election is the real toss-up election is New Jersey, from what I've been able to tell. Because I think the polling looks really rough in New Jersey, from what I've been able to see. Let's go down to the polling. Yeah, I mean, it's 50% to 45%. That is not pretty, you know? So, let's go check in on Twitter, see if anybody's posting anything. Mm-hmm. 92% chance Zoran wins, really? That's what Polymarket's saying, and who really trusts Polymarket, but you know. ISIS is threatening New York City today. If you still think appeasing terrorists will make them stop, you clearly have not gotten the memo. Zoran never said he's going to appease terrorists. That's just blatant Islamophobia, which, granted, we've seen a lot of on the right. A shocking amount of Islamophobia on the right. We always have, but, you know, more than usual this time. A jihad in New York. And let me guess. They're going to pin it to Zoran. They're going to say, oh, the jihad they're talking about is Zoran winning. What a bunch of Islamophobes. Let's see what Cuomo tweeted. If you want President Trump to try to take over the city, National Guard on streets, choking federal funds, vote for Zoran Kwame Mamdani. Because Trump just said he will be coming, and this poser Zoran Kwame Mamdani won't be able to stop him. This is a fact. Next mayor, blah, 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 blah. Oh, why not? We have Qatari air bases in Ohio. I don't get it what it is with America and Qatar. Like, they are not a saint. They're still a authoritarian country. Like, they are not an ally of us. Free jet? What's happening? What's that? Did you see Trump and Elon both endorsed Cuomo recently? Qatar gave Trump a jet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. I thought you meant free jet as in like free something from something. Yeah. It's a beautiful day to vote for Omar Fattah for mayor of New York. Ceiling Cuomo's lost. Anything Trump touches dies. Yep. Like Epstein Island. Weed out the corruption. No on Prop 50. Oh, shut up. 37 California sheriffs opposed Prop 50. Well, I don't care what sheriffs think of Prop 50. Nothing to do with sheriffs and the police force. So I don't really care what they have to say. You know? Follow the Democrats. How far behind? Is my live feed? What in the world? Oh, crap. Am I still on Wikipedia? I meant to switch over tabs a long time ago. I've been looking at Twitter for a while. Didn't realize I still had Wikipedia open. Oh, hey, we've gotten some new polls from Virginia. Still too early to call because it's only 11 minutes in. But we seem to be in the lead in Virginia by 30 points. Look at that. Let's see what the counties are. All right. 1 blue county, and then 3 red counties. A lot bigger red counties, but I guess there's more population in the blue county than the rest of the county. Huh. All right. All right, we'll keep this live feed open, and I guess we can head back over to Twitter. Why is Elon... Elon's such a stupid man, because he could have been talking about Zoran and Cuomo and all of them for months, like Bill Ackman, right? And he just last night started talking about them and like, how brain dead are you, dude? What? Confirmed Chester County is stealing the election from Republicans. Literally nothing's happening in Chester County. Who cares about Chester County? Nobody's focused on that out of all elections. Got notification. Yes, he is. Two potato last. Highest he ever will be able to count. I love New York, so I voted for Andrew Cuomo. Not how it works, but okay. Let me find that thing I wanted to show you. Maybe I reposted it. I imagine I would have. Get past all of my election posts. Here it is. I wanted to show you this. You're talking about Cuomo. I retweeted that one. All right. What did you think about my tweets? I saw you retweeted some of them. What did you think about my my Twitter posts? Yeah, thank you. How many? I've posted 133 things and I've been on here for 2 months. How chronically online am I? Let's see if some of the old Twitter accounts I like to... Let's see if Supreme Liberal has anything to say about this. See what he's talking about. Oh, shut up. Guys, I don't think you should vote for Zoran. Why? Explain. So 22,000 posts. And that's countless. Wow. Why? Explain why you support Cuomo. Let's see what Supreme has to say back. I'll keep that tab open. Let's see how polling going. Oh, gotten some new polls over in Virginia. All right. Ooh. Winsome's winning some. Win some. Ha 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 ha. But, because Dear Leader says to support Cuomo. Huh? Well, I'm not sure that Supreme is a Trump supporter. Here, we can go check. But, I don't think he is. Share this tab instead. Let's go check Supreme's feed. Guys, I don't think he's voted for Zoran. I think he, like, tries to play himself off as, like, an anti-Trump, moderate. I mean, substantively, he supports Trump. But, you know. I mean, like, specifically. Oh, is he not going to talk about it? Here, I'll just look up Trump for him. Trump. Talking about Chronically Online. This man has like 2,000 tweets. So. Seeing what Trump has been doing to America because of our democracy, I've become disillusioned. Yeah, Trump will be deposed before anything happens. Hassan will be dead 3 hours in a flight, not by hand. No, Kamala and Trump will team up to throw him off the plane. Get rid of Trump and the list is perfect. Trump, I mean, I hate Trump. Trump is more genocidal. Yeah. I think Supreme Liberal is anti-Trump. Substantively, he's not, but outwardly, he likes to say that he is. I have seen people on the left who have lost their minds re New York. There's only one choice. What's the one choice, Zoran? How long ago did you say that? Ah, okay. Yeah. The part. Oh, hey, Kimberly. How are you? The party in Florida when people are facing starvation. What's the party? Yeah, nice to see you here, Miss Chandler. We're watching the. Oh, have I not switched over? We are currently looking at the Virginia polling. Mar-a-Lago, of course. Hosting a party in Mar-a-Lago. Shocker. Right before snap cutoff. All right, how's polling going? Let's check in on that. Okay, 55 to 44. All right, we are 11 points in front of Spanberger. Wow. I mean, in front of Winsome. Look at all the counties. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow. So I'm feeling pretty good about Virginia. Rural countries are always generally red. Yeah. How's Cheryl doing? Cheryl, well, the polls. So the polls are all staggered. The ending of the elections are all staggered. Virginia election ends at 7, so it ended 21 minutes ago. That's why we're focusing on it. The New Jersey election and the Prop 50 end at 8. So at 8, we'll start talking about Mikey, Cheryl, and Prop 50. And then at 9 is, the kicker. At 9, we get the New York City mayoral election results start coming in. So we'll be focusing on that later on tonight. But yeah. So we'll start talking about Mike, Cheryl, and Prop 50 in about 40 minutes. So I get it if you want to wait until then to watch the stream. But in Virginia, here, let's see if we can find anything about exit polls in New Jersey. Because I know that's the polls close in 36 minutes, yeah. Follow election day. Oh, I just saw Prop 50 polls end at 11. So it appears we will not be talking about Prop 50 tonight, because the moment that Zoran gets called, I'm probably going to head off for the night. And I am not staying and waiting for Zoran, for Prop 50. So, thank you very much. Rude, I know. Bit of a habit. The fear-mongering in New York. Me and Walter just saw something about the fear-mongering up there. Apparently, ISIS put out a statement calling for jihad in New York. And there were some Republican Twitter people saying, oh, well, Zoran's going to be soft on ISIS, where Cuomo's going to fight back harder. And that's just Islamophobic fear-mongering, right? Because obviously they're going to use this to try to spin it as Zoran's a Muslim, ISIS is Muslim, so obviously that must mean, Zoran's going to support them. But I think that New Yorkers are smart enough. Controversial opinion, I know, but I think New Yorkers are smart enough to be able to see through the crap that they're spewing on Cuomo's campaign and Curtis Sliwa's campaign. There we go. All right, let's see how polls are going over in Virginia. That's ridiculous. A million plan to leave if he wins. If Zoran wins? Let me ask you, are you a Zoran supporter? Or are you saying, like, the Republicans are saying people plan to leave if he wins? Or are you saying, like... Oh, I know what you're saying. I get it. You're saying that the people who fell for the fear-mongering plan to leave. Okay. Took me a minute. This happened with Walter earlier. I didn't know what he was talking about with the midterms. There we go. MAGA mush brains, yeah. Sadly, what we see with a lot of them. Am I screen sharing? No, I'm not. I'm not screen sharing. There we go. Takes me a minute to know what you guys are talking about, but then I get it, yeah. Let's see how polls are looking. Man, lead by over 10,000 points. Are you a New Yorker? Saying we won't miss them. Like, are you from up there? That's cool. I mean, obviously, for privacy reasons, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but, you know. Polls are looking very pretty up there. Ah, that's cool. Polls are looking very pretty up in Virginia. We're in the lead by 12,000 points. It's on our X profile. Oh, I didn't see that. That's cool. Oh, I got a new follower on Twitter. I think they're a bot. So never mind. Appears I do not have new followers on Twitter. Oh, wow, I got a lot of new followers on Twitter. 26 following. Kimberly Chandler. Yep, you live in New York. That's right. Didn't notice that. Yeah, very exciting. I just wish everyone needs at least 5 Elon follows per day. The other day, I posted something about Elon, and I got a follow from some Elon Musk account, some like AI cryptocurrency Elon account, so I blocked them. But, you know. Let's see how polling's looking. Let's see if we got any updates. Let me refresh. 5.4 votes in. Man, 11,000. Still too early to call. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call the election once we get to like a 70% up here. I get 10 a day. I get like 1 per week. So Spam burger sounds like a breakfast. Sounds like something you'd find at Waffle House. So, you know, you sure do you sure do like to use that. You sure do like to use. Yeah, you sure do like to use that emoji a lot. Walter, little sticking out tongue emoji. All right, nothing new on Abigail's Twitter. Let's see if we got anything new on Winsome's. Nope. DDHQ. Who is DDHQ? I see. It's good to know. What is DDHQ? News Nation, okay. Yeah, I think once we get 10%, I'm already, all right, breaking the Woke Mind Virus YouTube channel projects something you learn in the old school days in IRC chat rooms. Well, I'm going to go ahead and project Spanberger wins Virginia, but it's still a little bit too early to call the election for Spanberger. But I think that once we reach 15%, once we reach 50% of the vote, I'm going to call the election for Spanberger. Obviously, because then by then I think most news nations will have probably called it for her. But you know. All right, Abigail Spanberger. Let's see if we got anything. Let's check the news. Virginia. Check this tab instead. Virginia. Spanberger. Live. Let's watch her. In case of a victory speech, we can catch it. All right, no victory speech stream set up for Spanberger. But all right, 10% of the vote is in. At 20%, once we get 20%, I'm going to go ahead and announce I'm calling the election. Probably for Spanberger. Aaron Parnas has called it for Spanberger. All right. Which station does Spanberger work in? Here, I'll let you. I got to work on something real quick. So while I do that, I'll let you guys just watch the polling as it comes in on here. You can say in the chat if anything big happens. What station does Aaron work for? Is it MSNBC? CNN? Let's check in on the. Well, let me check in on the polling real quick. What are the write-ins? Could you say what some of the write-ins are? Trump, of course. Has he endorsed Winsome? All right, I'm going to check the polling one last time before I make the big announcement. All right, well, I am very glad to announce that the cult are writing in Trump's name. Of course they are. They're not even logical. Like, at least write in the one person on your side who can win. But I think Spanberger was anti-Trump for a while back in her life. For a little bit. All right, well, with how polling's looking, I mean, we are 20 points ahead of Winsome. So, I know I'm making this call really prematurely. However, I'm very happy to say that the woke mind virus, which is my channel's name, is calling the Virginia gubernatorial election for Abigail Spanberger. I'm calling the election for Mrs. Spanberger. If you don't mind me, I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Go Spanberger. Glad she won. All right. Well, we still have 20 minutes until the votes actually start mattering in over in what's it called, New Jersey, right? All right, I posted on the Blue Crew that we're calling the election for what's her name, for Abigail. So man, they still find it too early to call. It's expensive AG basement. All right. So not many people here with us right now. Only got 3 people. Lol, always. But we still have 20 minutes because election's been called. They play it super safe. Wait, who are we talking about? Who plays it super safe? Here, let's see what's going on Twitter. The media and their calls, yeah. My goal, I've been planning this stream out for months, right? My goal for this stream was I wanted to call the elections before I called any of the, and before, I wanted to call all of the elections before the mainstream media did. That was my main goal. I wanted to call New York before NBC, CBS, ABC did. We'll just hope that doesn't end up hurting us later on. Who is this troll? I've seen some posts on here, and I'm like, I don't really think this guy's one of us. I feel like I've been seeing like Donkey Clock just posted some stuff. Dale 07 Charger. It's the troll. All right, I'll join you. I got 20 minutes left. I got 15. Oh, there we go. I got 15 minutes left. I'll play around with you. I don't see him in there. At Dale 07 Charger. I don't see anybody by that name on here. Dale 07 Charger. I see Scott Perkins. Here, let's look up this guy. Dale 07 Charger. I am not. Go to his profile replies tab. Okay. All right, here we are. I need to. Am I sharing this screen? Yeah, I'm sharing it. Replies. All right. No, you're not. Huh? I'm not what? You are full screen. I am. Really? Oh, crap, I am. Sorry. Yep. Now I noticed that. All right, here we are. Dale 07 Charger. I have 11 years to go, loser. What? What is his first reply? You only have 11 years to go, loser. That is... Whoa, I think I'm going to have to report Twin for that, man. That is... I think that's a threat on his life. Okay. Honorable mentions, patriarchy or religious... A Trump genital herpes. Need a tissue or for you crying more? Oh, shut up. Trump attempts to control. You have support corruption, crime, domestic promote. All right, well, let's actually break this down right here. It must be hard to be a Democrat these days. You have to support corruption. Corruption. What's happening with corruption? We're seeing a lot of corruption in the Trump administration, right? I mean, they're tearing down the White House. I feel like that's pretty corrupt. Crime, domestic terrorism, promote violence, excuse pedophilia. Excuse pedophilia? You're the guys who refused to release the Epstein files, twin. Like, what? We're not the pedophiles, dude. Not us. Here, let's see what you replied with. You have to hate America. Not us, man. This you. I learned to count 2 potato. This you. I don't always have. I'm not reading that one out loud, but okay. I get him. You support a guy who's a convicted felon, found liable for tax fraud, and not the best of men right there. And we are the ones who excuse pedophiles. Here, let me fix that. We are the ones who excuse pedos. Then can you endorse Trump releasing the Epstein files? We are the ones who excuse pedos. Then can you endorse Trump releasing the Epstein files? There we go. All right, let's see how polling's going over in Virginia. They're still saying it's too early to call. Man, still? It's getting kind of late to call now, man. What? Did Jack Ciattarelli concede? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's 4 years ago. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up, guys. I got to take a call real quick. Hello?
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, I can't talk right now.
Oh, okay. Just tell me the screenshots.
I can't get to the screenshots it didn't send to me.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, if you can call it all tonight, just tell me.
All right, I hopefully will be able to.
Okay, because I don't mind reading the screenshots too.
All right. I got to get back to some stuff.
Jacob, that's weird.
Bye, twin. All right, I'm back. Oh, I got 3 new notifications. Oh, thank you for all that. Here, you know what, Walter? I'll let you do your thing on Twitter until we start getting the results from New Jersey. And then, Walter, if you could you tell Kimberly to come back for the results in New Jersey? Pretty please. Hey, NBC has called the election. Oh, never. Hold on. Has she called it? Hold on. Lol, I'll ask. I was married. You don't tell a woman anything. Well, I'm glad to tell you all. NBC News has called the Virginia Gubernatorial election for Abigail Spanberger, meaning that I called the election for Spanberger how many minutes before? I called it 12 minutes before NBC. Let me post that on the Blue Crew. I'm happy to say that the woke mind virus YouTube channel called the Virginia Gubernatorial election 12 minutes before NBC. Yeah. Well, Dominic, I don't think you were here, but I called the election for Spanberger like 10 minutes ago. You didn't see the cool graphic I made for it, but I called it a while back. It's been a hot minute since we called the election for Spanberger. All right, polls start releasing in a few minutes. For what's it called? New Jersey. Polls close in about 3 minutes, so we'll start shifting attention over there. Walter, I have a question for you. What should I call you? Because I know Walter's not your real name, but do you want to be called Walter? Like, what's... I don't want to say preferred pronoun or preferred name, but that's what it is, right? What is your preferred name? Should I just stick with Walter? Mikey. I go by Walt because I kind of look like the guy. Kind of do. Is he really? Yeah, I think I noticed that. All right, Walt. That is very cool. New Jersey's I feel pretty good about, Virginia. I mean, that's called, right? And I feel pretty good about New York. It's New Jersey that's really freaking me out. All right, polls are closed in New Jersey. Let's go look at that. Is there anything? Nope, nothing yet. But, I mean, what do you expect? All right. Let's see if Mikey's posted anything. Walt, could you inform uh your co-host? We're talking about Virginia now. Hold on, give me a second, everybody. All right, thanks. I'll be here in a minute. I gotta take a second off real quick. All right, thanks. Thanks, Walt. See you. Love you. All right. How is polling looking over there? All right, still nothing. What can you expect? We're only 3 minutes into the election. I mean, obviously, we're probably not going to have much, but you know, can always hope we got some. Man, 5 notifications. All right, let's. Oh, wow. Whoa. Mikey is in the lead in New Jersey, it seems. Winning 3 out of the 4 counties already that have already been called. So. Don't know what happened there, but all right, let's go back to looking at the polling data. New Jersey live results. All right, let's get to the election. Let's see how we're doing. 14% of the votes are in. Hey, I have not heard from anybody in a long time. It's been 8 minutes since somebody last said in the chat. We all doing all right? Walt, Dominic, Kim, we all doing okay? America is SOS. I think we're doing fine. Not in America, but I think tonight is going really good. A lot better than I expected. And we are still under a Trump regime, right? Sick of stupid. Oh, I thought you meant in danger. I was like, man, we are really doing good tonight. But we are very sick of it. And hello there, Kim. Polling's looking great in New Jersey. I guess that's your focus from what I could tell from some of your early chats. But we are doing a lot better than I was expecting, to be completely honest. Here, let me show you guys. Look at that. That's great. Good to hear. Good to know. But and man, polling is looking amazing up in New Jersey. 16% in. And I've already said once we reach 20%, I'm calling the election. Hopefully for Mikey is what it's looking like. Choose my congresswoman. Oh, that's cool. I plan on at 20%, I'm going to go ahead and call the election. Because from what I can tell, it looks like we're only going to be going up, up, up with Mikey. But then again, it is only 8:12, so we still have some time, so I probably shouldn't call it too early. Because then we're going to have 40 minutes until we have to call another election, you know? So I'll probably call it a, like 30% in reality. Anyway, let's see what their Twitter is looking like. Posted mentioned in only a stable emoji. Only a stable emoji. Go tail out of horse shit. I didn't know you used DuckDuckGo. That's cool. Oh, no, that's Tim Sullivan. Never mind. Here, let's see what they're all saying on Twitter. Let's see what's all going on over here. Polls have closed, and no matter, I'll repost Mikey. Clear my notification. Prop 50 is polling well, too. Yeah, I mean, I would want to talk about Prop 50 tonight. It's just, I cannot wait until 11. You know, that's just so late, and I'm too much of a bum to do all that. So, one way or another, you're going home. What a evil statement to put out. Bunch of jerks. Well, too late to vote for. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, he's not running. Sleep is for the weak. I'm probably not going to go to bed. I'm probably just not going to stream after then, just due to the fact of how I would imagine most people aren't going to want to watch me the whole election night, right? Texted me. True. At 8:30, I'm calling the election. My family escaped socialism 25 years ago. Then they say, just kidding. What Dems are trash talking? Hey, Bill voted for Hot Girls for Zoran. Hot girl right there. Bill de Blasio. Saying vote Jack. Ain't nobody voting Jack up in New Jersey. Nobody wants Jack Ciatarelli or whatever his name is. Are we calling New Jersey? Hey, Decision Desk just called the election for New Jersey, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it, everybody. I am very proud to announce that I would like to say, I think it might be too early to call. No, it's not too early. You know what? It's not too early. I am calling the New Jersey Mayoral, the New Jersey Gubernatorial election for Mikey Sherrill. I would like to repeat that the woke mind virus is called the New Jersey Gubernatorial election for Mikey Sherrill. We have won. Pulled out a statement. He planned to lay people off. Trump did. Governor Sherrill. Governor Sherrill. Calling the election for Governor Sherrill. Hey, we got one election left. Well, two really, if you count Prop 50. We got 2 to go, man. 2 wins, 1 to go. 2 to go. Halfway there. Let's see how Minneapolis is doing. Hold on, I got to go do something. But everybody stay here. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Need to get back up here. There we go. All right. We won. 2 wins. Just to clarify, 1600. What is 1600? But anyway, to clarify, the mainstream media has not called the election in New Jersey. Pennsylvania Avenue. Oh, nobody's speaking in Pennsylvania Avenue. Okay. Nobody's speaking at the White House. Yeah. Still, NBC and all of the mainstream media networks are saying it's too early to call New Jersey. So we'll see how early I called it before the mainstream media did. Let's see what this is. The Democratic Governors Association has... Catch up. Yep. Because all of the mainstream media reporters are always so slow and anxious about everything. They always want to take their time before they call anything big. Bunch of losers. Yeah. Let me text somebody real quick. How's the blue wave looking, everybody? Blue wave, baby. Well, what's happening? We are going to need this turnout. We're going to need it double in the midterms, man. Blue wave confirmed. Tweeting that out. Blue wave. Hashtag vote. Hey, maybe, well, never mind. I was going to say maybe Zoran can do that, but never mind. The White House isn't in New York, so can't. Rebuild the East Wing. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I mean, and that's such an important part of American history. You know, the White House is. And it's like, come on, man. What in the world? Such a historical thing you just carefreely demolished. Sicko. is the mainstream media finally going to start calling it for New Jersey? Oh, crap. I need to share my screen. You guys have just been listening to me talk and drink Mountain Dew. There you go. There's the screen. Still too early to call for them, so. Thrilling stuff, truly thrilling. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Let's see if anybody's talking about it. Here, I will repost that, Walter. I am leaving New York City. That's true. Zoran will win because the world is tired of a Democratic Party that chooses genocide and billionaires over putting food on the table and keep housing costs down. Well, DSA... Well, DSA, I hate to tell you, but I think we're all winning. You can say the tired of the Democrats, but blue wave, baby. And congratulations to Spanberger. California. Well, too late now. On New Jersey and Virginia, you loser. We won. Very bad news for Mamdani. It looks like he's going to lose Kentucky. What did I tweet out? Oh, yeah. To town. Banger of a Twitter feed. Get out there and vote for Jackal. Too late. The election's been called, twin. When's the New Jersey governor election? Has it been called? Have they called it for Mikey? No, still say it's too early to call. This Republicans against Trump is just being early, I guess. Andrew Cuomo has now been endorsed by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Eric Adams, Bill Ackman, Woody Allen, Eric Trump, George Santos, and a slew of other crazy maggots. So I would vote. Never Trump. Repost. Retweet to congratulate Abigail. Good job, Abigail. Congratulations. Have you voted yet? Yes, I have. Mikey won, baby. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Walter. Thank you so much, Walter. Thank you so much, I'll go ahead and plug my channel into that too. YouTube.com/@ the woke mind virus 1. I'm gonna go ahead and reply that. There we go. Let's see what else is going on Twitter. We still got so long. We called it so early. Did you guys see the hate mongering that Andy Ogle posted? Time for beverage. I have a Mountain Dew. I don't think that's the beverage you're talking about, but you know. We got Andy Ogle here saying, "Wake up, New York," and he shows a video of the 9/11 crash. Keith Olbermann says, "Yep, that's what we got when there was a Republican president." Bush and a Republican mayor, Rudy. And Andy says, "Muslim sympathizer, it would seem." So we're not even hiding it anymore. We just openly hate Muslims now, right? I mean, that's what he means. That's what he's saying. Tracker of Trumps followed me. Two down. Thanks. I'm gonna see if I can pin this. Got a text. Where you're watching right now. Just got a text from a insider on the channel. The race for lieutenant governor is in Virginia. Actually hasn't been talked about a lot. This lady won the primary in kind of an upset, and she will now be the first Muslim lieutenant governor of Virginia. Wow. Let's check that out after I check out this. Lieutenant governor. Let's look at that. Lieutenant governor. Have they called it for in Virginia yet? I mean, have they called it in New Jersey yet? I mean, come on. It's 8:34. She won. I mean, come on, dude. Thanks. Thanks, Walt. Here, let's do this. Democrat Ghazala F. Hashmi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Walter. Won by almost 10% of the vote. Wow. That's pretty good. First Muslim lieutenant governor. Some progress right there, man. It's a progress report right there. Lieutenant governor thing. Ah, new followers. Huzzah. All right. How are we still saying it's too early to call, man? What in the world? Mikey very clearly won. Oh, Wikipedia just called it. For Mikey Sherrill. Let me show you all. See, Wikipedia has called it. Mikey Sherrill has been elected governor. Blue wave, baby. Blue wave. Booyah. Amen to that. What? Did Fetterman switch parties? Piercy did. All right, breaking. John Fetterman. Party swapper. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Did John Fetterman switch parties? He's on Fox. Here, we'll watch that interview while we wait for the stuff to happen in Virginia. Share this tab instead. Messages. Oh crap! I need to show my screen.
Gavin Newsom
There you
for
go.
the nomination of the Democratic Party for president.
2028 is a long time. It's far away. I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
Or would you entertain the possibility of running against perhaps Gavin Newsom for the nomination of the Democratic Party for president?
2028 is
All right. It doesn't seem like he's talking about much. I don't think he's switching parties now. It doesn't appear he did. Let's check in over here. Still too early to call for these cowards in the MSM. I certainly wouldn't vote for a traitor like him. How long ago did I call the election for Mikey? Would have been like 20 minutes ago, right? 19 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago. The MSN did. Talking to me? Oh, no, he's not. Nope, never mind. Look at that. Shocker, shocker. Shocker, shocker. Ted Cruz pushing Islamophobia. I know. Calling Zoran a jihadist. What a racist. What a racist. I know. Yeah, I've seen that. Jack he's just getting his butt whooped, and it's like, whoa. I was not expecting that. I was expecting for it to be a close call. A lot closer than I was expecting from Virginia or Virginia or New York. I think those are both going to be blowouts, right? I like this one. Got Ted Cruz's picture here. All right. Well, they're still not calling New Jersey, but if they're not calling them now, they're never going to call New Jersey. So I'm just going to log off of the New Jersey stuff. And really, we can just play around on Twitter for the next 20 minutes until it's time to move on to what's it called? What's a bum? A bum is just somebody who's like lazy, doesn't really do much. Oh, I thought you said what's a bum? What a bum, Ted Cruz. Yeah, Ted Cruz is a bum. Yeah. Man, I've gained 5 followers tonight. Big night for me. Oh, I got 63 views. 79 views on my thing about how I called the election before Wikipedia did. Thank you. Hey, if a MAGA couple gets divorced, are they still brother and sister? A MAGA couple. Oh, okay. Let's see what they're talking about. Blue wave. Breaking. Another blue wave confirmed. The map is flipping. Breaking. This is huge. Tonight's blue wave continues. Decision Desk HQ projects that Democrat Mikey Sherrill has won the New Jersey governor election. Major breaking. Trump is humiliated as Democrat Mikey Sherrill wins the New Jersey governor's race, crushing her Trump-endorsed Republican in a historic landslide victory. Smash a thumbs up to congratulate her. Congrats. Now on to Zoran. Oh, now look at this guy. They're already saying that they rigged the election. You have no information about what happened in this election. You bum. What do you mean? It was stole, sue. You know nothing about the electoral process of this election. What an idiot. So stupid. Cheney dead and blue wave on the same day. Blue wave is happening. 4 minutes into election night. 2 statewide elections in Georgia. Loser's gonna lose, yep. If you're a Republican, you are required to lie for Trump. America knows it. Big blue wave USA 2026. That's what we're gonna be seeing. I need to follow Jon Stewart. Throw in an Alex Jones croaking for trifecta. All right, who's ready? 15 minutes until polls close in New York. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. I actually encourage people to go out and vote for Curtis Sliwa. Make sure if you are a Republican and you think about voting for Cuomo, get out there right now and go vote Sliwa, man. Go Curtis Sliwa. Go Curtis. Because every vote that goes to Curtis is a vote taken from Cuomo. So every time we vote, every time they vote for Curtis Sliwa, that vote goes to Zoran, man. Life. Give Noam and Bondi life in prison, man. Give it to him. Sliwa is the poster child for why Americans need better schools. He is. He is. Oh, the Democrat Jay Jones beat Attorney General of Virginia, Jason. First black Attorney General in Virginia. Congratulations, man. Blue wave. I'm telling you. A lot of firsts tonight. We're going to be getting our first Muslim mayor tonight, too. Go. NYC, when you cast your votes tomorrow, remember 9/11. Shut up. Shut up, dude. Sicko. I'm excited to see Zoran win first, and then I'm excited to see Cuomo lose. Lincoln Project posted, the walls are closing in on MAGA. They know it. Yes, they do. This is a total beatdown. I was not expecting all this, but we just demolished the Republican Party. Holy crap. No, okay. Thank you, Kimberly. Let's go see if the anti-Cuomo PAC's been saying anything. Do they have a Twitter? Don't risk evil Andrew for mayor. Yep. Why am I not following these guys? The official anti-Cuomo attack PAC. Tonight. When the race started, we were the first to call Cuomo what he was. Another Trump. No one's arguing with us now. Polls close at 9. If you know anyone still on the fence, show them the truth. Yeah, blue wave, baby. Blue wave. Yeah, make sure you're voting. Dick Cheney's life should not be celebrated. 4,419 U.S. military members died for him under false pretenses. 21,000 innocent Iraqi civilians killed under his false pretenses. Yep. Terrible, terrible man. America, there's still time to vote. Yep. I mean, not time to vote in New Jersey or Virginia because we already won. But hey, still time to go vote up there in what's it called? New York. 5 minutes, so take of that what you will. But hey, still vote for Prop 19. You still got 2 hours until Prop 19 finishes up. Or with the WMDs in Iraq. Possibly. I'm sure Trump will start getting us to go out and look for them some more soon. Yeah, that is the line to go vote. That would be the voting line. Yes. Yeah, very impressive. Dude, they didn't rig any elections up there. What in the world? Just because you lose the election doesn't mean it's rigged. Oh my gosh. Can't take a loss. You guys suck. They really are pathetic. We're never hearing from Cuomo again, are we? No, we're not. Thank God we're not, but no, we're not. If there is a God. Oh, thank God. Get Clarence out of there. When you vote tomorrow, remember 9/11. Shut up, Islamophobe. Oh my gosh, these guys are...
New York, New York.
You should be following Henry. Who's Henry? Henry Winkler, this guy? Do you know this guy? Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. Yeah. Sure, might as well. Blue Wave, baby. I've never heard of him. Holy crap. Twitter's been scaring me. Because for almost a year, I've been convinced, ma'am, Donnie's going to win. Ma'am, Donnie's going to win. Ma'am, Donnie's going to win. Ma'am, Donnie is going to win. But oh my gosh, guys. This is scary. Why am I seeing so many pro-Cuomo Twitter ads, dude? It's actually freaking me out. But news for everybody here. Polls have closed in New York City. All bots. Well, we'll have to see about that. They look real, but then again, they're probably pretty good at being fake with how many bots there are on Twitter. So you got to take everything you see on Twitter with a grain of salt, you know. But polls are closed in New York. Polls are closed. Let me share this tab. Any updates in New York? I will be right back, guys. Sim Farms uses AI to create personas. Huh. I've never heard of Sim Farms. It's interesting. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something real quick. All right. How are we doing in New York? They just killed a sim farm in EU. 50 million accounts in that one farm. Oh my gosh. I've never heard of sim farms. No. It's good to know. All right. The election in New York. Oh my gosh. 36% is in. What? Is NBC just late? They're saying 0% of votes in. New York's saying 36% of the votes in. What's going on? Results. Here, let me get off of this. Let me check some other news stations. Okay. Getting our first polling now. Zoran Cuomo seems is winning in Staten Island. Zoran is winning in hey, we're winning it. We're winning every borough with the exception of Staten, which is a Republican borough, so I don't really care about Staten. But hey, winning by over 100,000 people in Brooklyn. Winning by over 91,000 people. Winning by 20,000 people in Manhattan. Winning by 10,000 people in Bronx. What is up, man? Whoa. Whoa. It's a pretty evening in New York, man. Yeah. Decision Desk HQ has projected Zoran Mamdani wins the New York City mayoral election. All of the New York has fallen posts today are going to be so funny. Yes, they will be. Yes, they will be. Just get a tiny violin. Notifications. Let's see what's happening. Can I call the election for Zoran? I mean, he's gotten over 51% of the votes. All right, we're all calling the same thing. I think it's a bit too early to call the election just yet, but I'm feeling very good about this, guys. Once 50% of the votes are in, I'm going to call. Hello? We won!
Yeah, better than expected tonight. Jeez.
Yeah, blue wave.
Yeah, I was like very adamant about calling anything before, but yeah, we're back next one.
Yeah. I am utterly shocked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty crazy.
I know. I'm going to go ahead and call the election on my stream.
Yeah, yeah, because DDHQ already projected it in there usually always right. So.
Yeah. And I mean, only 36% of the votes are in, but we already beat the 51% threshold we need.
Yeah.
So like,
That's the early vote. Yeah.
so like we won.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right. Well, I gotta go back to the stream, but
All right.
see ya.
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow too.
See, well,
Oh, well, actually, I won't see you tomorrow because you're not at practice.
yeah. All right. See ya.
All right. Bye bye.
Let's go. Wow. Cuomo got his butt whooped. Well, I mean, it is early to call it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I would like to announce that we are calling the election for Zoran Mamdani. Let's go. Can we give it up for New York City? I mean, can we? Who was expecting this blowout? Over 100,000 points is how much Zoran's winning by. The mandate of heaven, baby. Walter, let's go post about that on Blue Crew. Boom. Wow. What a shocker that is. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, 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 wow. Let's go see what's going on Twitter. I posted 5 of my posts. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh no. Bill Ackman. Supposedly an unprecedented 2.2 million turnout with 60% above 45 years old. I'm going to be an optimist and say Andrew Cuomo is going to get the win. If he fails to win, it's because Curtis Sliwa cares more about himself than NYC. Let's never forget that. If Andrew wins, he's going to be a great mayor. Why? Because he will owe nothing to the Democratic Party, and he'll be working only for his legacy. He can therefore do whatever is right for NYC in the long term without worrying about the political consequences. At real Donald Trump is going to want to work with Cuomo to make NY great again. Not saying that. I think the president and Cuomo respect each other, which increases the chances they will work well together. We'll supposedly know by 9:30 p.m. Say a prayer. Have you seen how ugly? Have you seen how ugly this is looking for Cuomo? I mean, sure, maybe I did call it a bit prematurely, but just look at that. Look at that beauty. That is beautiful. 10%, 43% of the vote is in. I don't see a world where we win. I don't see a world where we lose. Do you? No. No, we won. Check PBS, New York Times. Man, we just soaked Cuomo. Hey, can somebody talk in the chat a little bit? It's gone kind of silent for the past 6 minutes. Freaking me out. There we go. Thank you. Been working X. All right. That's fair. Well, winter politics, I am glad to tell you. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is just... We won the Bronx. The Bronx was fully in Cuomo's hands last election. Stop the count. No more votes. Stop the count. Stop the count. Stop the count. Apparently a ton of people voted for what's his name? Eric. 2,000 people voted for Eric Adams. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of morons. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just speechless. Really, I am. What a bunch of racists. That's some... Oh, hold on. I'm not screenshotting. Let's tap instead. What a bunch of racists. Am I right? No, I bet she was into that too. Freak. Sickos. I pronounced MAGA wrong. That's how you pronounce it. Pronounced it racists. I mean, same thing. Tomato, tomato, you know? Who would have thought a year ago that Zoran Mamdani, this unknown congressman from, what was it? Somewhere... Trump right now on Truth Social after seeing the Zoran news. Did he post that big of a cope? Trump Truth Social. Let's go check out his Truth Social. See if he's been posting any crap. I don't care. What all has he been saying? I don't care. Get off my screen. I don't care about the Patriot phone. Show me tweet. That is true. And you can't really find out what he's saying, so. No, I don't find anything, but. Man, they're still not calling it for Zoran. I mean, how much is in? 51% is in. Why did a point just go to Cuomo? Why did a point just go to Cuomo? Did I call it too early? Oh, crap. Did I call it too early? I couldn't have. I mean, we won. We won. We had to. Check the other networks. Here, I'm not showing my screen. I gotta pull that up. Why do we go down a point? Now let's check Twitter. Let's check Twitter again. Let's go. I mean, he won. There it is. Blue wave, baby. We're back. Lol, 1% is not going to make any difference in the final inevitability. Well, yes, but also 1% could mean I was wrong and we're going to start going downhill rapidly. You know, for all we know, 1% is the beginning, and then it goes down 2%, and it goes down 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, 7%, 10%, and then we lose. But honestly, I'm happy. I'm in a good mood today. We won. I don't have a doubt in my mind that Zoran Mamdani is elected mayor. Now let's see if the MAGA actually do move out of NYC. Probably not, but you know, because New York City is only going to New York City is only going to be getting better and better. So. Let me try that out. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Genuinely, I don't have a doubt in my mind. I think Zoran won. Blue wave, baby. Cats and dogs living together. Terrifying. I just can't believe it. Yeah, I kind of am. But sorry. Oh, I've watched Ghostbusters. I did see that Bobert thing. I talked about that maybe 20 years ago. I talked about how that's just straight up racism, right? That's just straight up hating Mexican people, hating immigrants. I mean, for her party, yeah. I think we're all freaked out. It's so scary siding with Marjorie Taylor Greene out of all people. No, I think we all do. Let's see. Let's check in the polls real quick. I got a new message. I got a new message. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, honey, how are you? Good to see you up. I mean, I think we are, yeah. We won. It was a blue wave tonight. NYC, let me check, make sure. How long until we call the election, dude? What in the world? We finally calling it? Took forever. It's official. The mainstream media has called the election for Zoran. Now, we called it 30 minutes before the mainstream media did. Wow. Holy crap. We actually did it. We won. New York City has been saved. Wow. Let's tweet about this. The MSM has called the election. Ketchup is at DEFCON 5 in the White House right now. Yes, he is. For Mamdani. If you watched the woke mind virus coverage, you would know that we called the election for Zoran 30 minutes before. It's before the MSM did. We had a beautiful, big tsunami night. Praise God. Wave emoji. Wow. My gosh. I gotta pin this. Pin how early we called it over here. Wow. Sipping champagne. Of course, there's an ICE ad underneath this. Shut up, ICE. Can you believe it? Wow, wow, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Woke is back. Wow. I just don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what to say. Cuomo conceded. He better concede. Sleewood never had a chance. Comes around every 4 years. Wow. Wow. We won the Bronx. We won Manhattan. We won Manhattan. You guys see that? We won. Wow. I'm at a loss for word. Genuinely. A complete loss for words. We won. We did it. America has won It's the election, man. Well, Walter, I love you, man. It's been great having you with us tonight. But, I mean, the elections have been called. Should we go now? I mean, the mandate of heaven has been completed. So, Walter, it was nice talking to you. I don't know if you know who this is, but there's this YouTube streamer named Vosh, and I'm going to go catch his stream. But, dude, it's been awesome with you tonight. Awesome. This day will go down in American history, man. Have a nice night. Thanks. Have a nice night, man. I love you.